Duke, thanks very much for joining us. Another win, another very good performance out there. How did you find it?
Yeah, it was good out there. I mean, ultimately, pre-season, it's about getting your fitness in. It's about working on patterns of play and the way that the manager wants us to press and getting everything you can out of every minute that you're out there. So no, I think it was a decent afternoon.
You mentioned the patterns of play there. It looks very impressive from the sideline, but how have you found it sort of being involved in it as well?
Yeah, it's been enjoyable. It's a learning curve for everybody. I think everyone's applied themselves really well, trying to listen to what the manager wants from us, and you can see it out there on the pitch, and it looks nice. But ultimately, the message from the manager is that he wants us to do it because it's going to work, rather than just looking nice for the sake of it.
There seems to be quite an emphasis on playing on the wings at the moment, with the fullbacks bombing forward and the wingers being very high quality themselves. Does that really work for you as a forward, getting on the end of some of the balls they put in?
Yeah, I think if you ask any striker, they want quality balls into the box. That kind of service is what you thrive off. If you know that good quality is going to come in and you can be on your toes and get across centre halves and score goals, and that's what you're desperate for, really. So I certainly enjoyed that.
Has that been another big instruction from the gaffer to get that high press going and to get men up the pitch to try and turn the ball over?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a clear message from the manager that when we're going, you're pressing to score a goal. That's what the intensity comes from. That you're not just going to go and try and win the ball back. It's to try and win the ball back. And if they're expansive at that point because they're trying to play, then there should be gaps to go and kill and try and score a goal.
That's goals in consecutive games for you now. It seems like you're back fit and sharp again after that injury last season.
Yeah, I feel good. It's been a good pre-season. They've really worked us hard, and I think the lads are going to feel the benefits for that in their legs, and I'm no different. So I'm just enjoying being out there. I feel good, so I'm enjoying it.
That ball that comes in from Rommel as well, it's probably one of the easiest goals you'll score for the club.
Yeah, I mean, you can still miss them for sure. Yeah, you have to concentrate. But that's another thing that the manager's talked about is corridor crosses, putting it in a danger area, and then it's up to strikers to find the right movement to whether you go across the centre half, go off the back of them, and that's your judgment call in the split second. But fantastic ball, and I just had to make sure that I made the right choice with my run and then the simple finish.
You mentioned it only being pre-season and being mostly about getting minutes into the legs, but is it encouraging, especially for fans, to see these patterns of play and the wins coming through?
Of course, I mean, you're trying to establish relationships as well. So yeah, it's fitness, it's understanding what the manager wants. It's also understanding new players coming into the system and getting to know each other, off the pitch also, but on the pitch, and making sure you can form those partnerships that are so key in a game. And of course, it's great for the fans to see it. We another terrific following today as well. They made themselves heard, and it's no matter what game you play in, if you go and win a game and you see your fans happy and singing songs at the end, it's a great feeling. So it's a good day's work.
You mentioned the players as well. I think it's seven new transfers have been brought in, 3 only this week. What's the quality been like in the training sessions and out there in the games as well?
Yeah, it's great to see that they're bringing in top quality players that are hungry as well. It's not just about the ability that they're going to bring, but it's that desire to want to go and win games and want to go and compete at a high level. And I think that's the profile of players that they're trying to bring in. And it's good people, good characters, as well as good players, and that's going to form the basis of a tight-knit squad.
You mentioned the fans, and they were, of course, really loud today, especially for a pre-season friendly, but will be even more so against Rangers next week. Is that one that you're all really looking forward to?
Absolutely. It's going to be a great occasion for us. It's another opportunity to get some fitness in, impress the manager, work on things that we've been working on in training, and but it's going to be a great occasion for both sets of fans and for the players to feel that atmosphere at St Andrews is going to be great.
Duke, thank you very much.
Nice one.